Hey, so the UPS shooting yesterday in San Francisco, I just thought I'd make a quick little video and write something up. Um, I was there when it happened. I had just dropped off a passenger at 16th and Kansas, and I was turning around to go back in the opposite direction. And I was actually on 17th, and I heard what I thought were firecrackers and figured it was one of the guys in one of the tent cities that was blowing off firecrackers. And then I saw the guys from the UPS out and running, yelling, "Shooter, shooter!" And, first thought was, yell at the guys, "Hey, get in the car," because it was empty. And I would drive them away from the place and let them calm down. But problem was, they were able to run faster than I could. And then I started thinking about me, as in, there's a shooter out there and I'm stuck in traffic. Luckily, the traffic wasn't hugely bad. It was moving at least. So, I ducked down. I had my head up over the steering wheel only as much as I needed to just to see above the dash. And just kept driving. And I didn't hear any more shots or anything after that. But luckily, by the time I got a block away, I could hear the sirens, and I saw the police, and I saw ambulances on their way to the scene. So, I got to give props to the police and the fire department that sends the ambulances, because they were right on top of it, and it was great. I'm really sorry that it couldn't have been sooner, of course, but it's also sad that the three guys who were killed were. I never really thought of it too much, but everyone that they delivered to knew who they were. And it's good that they can be remembered. And one of them in particular, when I saw his picture, I personally don't get too many UPS deliveries here. But I do remember Benson Louis when he would come by to drop stuff off. And I'm kind of sorry that he's gone. At least, and this is my own personal opinion, but the killer, UPS driver, Jimmy Lamb, at least when confronted by the cops, he didn't give in and he took his own life, shot himself. Personally, I think that's going to save a lot of headache in court. But, it's kind of like, why did he have to do it in the first place? He had been busted for a couple of DUIs and was known as a bit of a hothead. And from the way the news put it, it sounded kind of like the DUIs were UPS related. I don't know if that's for sure or not, but I'm just sad that it happened. And for me personally, that's the closest I've ever been to a shooting. And it kind of had me on edge, and I just decided, you know what, I'm going home. I'm getting out of here now. It was a pretty freaky morning, and it was kind of freaky when I went out and drove later on that day, that things kind of were back to normal. But even still, for the families of the people who were killed, it's never going to get back to normal. And this is unfortunately one of the things that happens in a big city that, there really is no answer for, unfortunately. But I just wanted to let you know what my experience was being on the scene. And so there you have it.